This is number 79 in data sufficiency, and I think it's kind of a fun problem. So you've got a right triangle, and that's ABC. A, B, C, if you can read that. And then I've got another another right triangle, ADB. ADB. And we're trying to figure out what. In the figure above is the area of triangle region ABC equal to the, all right, are these two areas equal? All right, so let's look at clue 1. Clue 1 says what? AC squared equals 2AD squared. I can already tell you that tells me nothing. It tells me that this distance here, AC squared, and remember, we're trying to find the area is 1/2 base times height, right? So that doesn't help me. Now, what does clue 2 tell me? Clue 2 tells me that ABC is isosceles. So that means two sides are equal. So that means this side, these legs are equal. 1/2 base times height, but that doesn't help me find the area. I don't know anything about triangle ABD, so that doesn't work. So neither one of them works, so now we put them both together. So let's start with clue 2. We know that ABC is isosceles. So that means those two sides are equal. I'm going to call that length X and that length X, okay? So that means that triangle's area would be area equals 1/2 base times height, so it's X times X. So that's 1/2 X squared. That's the area of the bottom triangle. Now if I can show the area of this top triangle is 1/2 X squared, then we know they have equal areas. So let's look at this top triangle. Well, I tell you what, we don't know anything about any three sides, but we know since this is X and this is X, I could use Pythagorean theorem to find this hypotenuse. So X squared plus X squared equals C squared. So 2X squared equals C squared. X squared equals 1/2 C squared. Take the square root of both sides. That gives you X equals C over square root 2. Is that right? So C then would be, solve for C, because we want to solve for this. That would be square root 2 times X equals C. C is, this part here is square root 2 times X. That leg is. All right, now let's look at clue 1. If I look at clue 1, I'm running out of room here, that's okay. Okay, let's solve. We know that AC, we're calling that X. So X squared, I'm substituting X for that, equals 2AD squared. For this upper triangle, to find the area, it's going to be 1/2 the base, which I know the base is square root of 2X, but I need to find this height. So I'm going to solve this equation for AD. All right, so that's going to be X squared over 2 equals AD squared. Let's take the square root of both sides, and that will be X over square root 2 equals AD. Now let's find the area of that upper triangle. Area equals 1/2 base times height. Area equals 1/2. What's the base? It's square root 2 times X. And what's the height? The height is AD. I just found that. That's X over square root 2. So look how those square root 2's cancel. I'm left with X times X and a 1/2, or 1/2 X squared. So I got the same area for both of them. So my answer is C. I used both clues to find the answer.